Okay, so the topic for my research article that I decided to do my paper on was collisions in sports lead to CTE and white matter changes. So the reason why I wanted to do this topic was because I'm an athlete and I grew up watching football players, and I grew up just thinking in my head that how do these guys take all these hits and they still come up fine? But what I realized that they're not fine. Every time they take a hit, their brain is actually taking an impact. So on the next slide, what you can see is on the left side of the screen is someone's normal brain, and on the right side is a patient who has advanced CTE. So you could tell on this side of the screen that this person has underwent a lot of head collisions and head trauma because their brain is twice the size as small as the brain on the left side. So this brain has intense brain atrophy. So for my first research article, the title of this article is Perceptions of Older Persons with Dementia Systems. So in this research article, they took 120 students from Midwestern University and they measured the causes for dementia. And the three measures were WKS, AD, and CTE. So each of the 120 students took an emotion scale. An emotion scale measured fear, pity, admiration, contempt, and empathy. So what this survey found was that the dementia patients who had CTE, the survey showed the students viewed them in a sense of admiration because they're viewed as heroes and role models because they played football. So what this also shows in the research was that CTE leads to dementia and white matter changes. So this was all in my primary research article, the first article that I talked about in my essay. On the next slide, this is my second research article, and the title of this article is Persistent Long-Term Cerebral White Matter Changes After Sports-Related Repetitive Head Impacts. So in this research article, they did a study about Division III football players over the 2011 to 2012 season. They measured RHI's repeated head impacts before and after the season. And they did this by using DTIs, diffusion tensor imaging. So what they found was that white matter changes were starting to appear after the season. So this was a sign of early CTE. So for my third research article about my paper, the name of it is called DTI Detection of Longitudinal White Matter Abnormalities Due to Accumulated Head Impacts. So in this research article, they split football players into two teams. So, and they measured the team's repeated head impacts by using DTIs before and after the season. So what they found was that Team 2 had more head collisions than Team 2 did. So then they looked at the DTIs and they found that Team 1 had more white matter changes than Team 2. This is because Team 1 had more repeated head impacts than Team 2 did. So at the end of this research, in the discussions section of this paper, they talked about how CTE can form because of repeated head impacts that are short in strength over a long period of time, but it can also occur due to high frequency, high impactful collisions over a short period of time. So that was something that really stood out to me. So the most interesting thing that I found when I was doing my research was that people can get CTE from head explosions too. Well, not head explosion, but a blast. So let's say someone is in the military and they survive a blast. They can get severe damage and undergo brain atrophy from this blast. So this was very interesting because I thought that CTE just occurred from head-on collisions, but it's false. This could actually occur from a blast. So at the end of the day, CTE is something that we should fix because football players, too many of them are suffering from this disease. So this is something that we should keep an eye out, and we should keep trying to advance with medical practices and safety techniques to ensure the safety of athletes and just overall awareness of CTE. So that's the end of my presentation. Hope that you liked it, and thank you.